YouTube, it's your Gozy Baby with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing 3 reasons why I'm not voting this year. So if you're interested in listening to this video, keep watching the video. And shout out to all my new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all that has subscribed. Y'all, I'm waiting for my I'm waiting for my Fashion Nova package or whatever so I can do this try on haul. But let's get right into the video. So 3 reasons why I'm not voting this time around. And I didn't vote last time because I just don't like the selections that they're giving. So number 1 reason why I'm not voting this year is because I really feel like, even if I do vote for Kamala Harris or whatever, I don't really know if my vote is going to really affect anyone. And also, even though Kamala Harris said that, she wants to do tax breaks on the middle class, she talked about affordable housing, increasing minimum wage. And I'm like, I feel like I've heard this so many times. And every time someone comes in office, they just increase things more. Like I just went to the store and I bought, things and they were expensive. So it's like, I'm feeling like, we hear this slogan that we're gonna, make living affordable, and we're going to do all these things, and we're gonna give people that like me want to start a business start off I think it was a $5,000 grant or whatever. It's just it's too good to be true. And at this point, I'm getting to the point in my life where I feel like politics are dirty. Politics are not for the people. They're all for them. It's how much more money I can get from you, and I also want you to make me look good. So that's why I just feel like I don't want to vote. Okay. A second reason why I don't want to vote is because I just don't like who they have selected. They have Kamala Harris and they have Donald Trump. And I feel like, okay, if Donald Trump is getting indicted, then why is he going to be running for president? Since when have we let criminals run the world? I'm just like, come on now. If you're going to be putting him in jail, how is he going to be able to take care of issues in the USA? What plans does he have for us? I'm just feeling like it's just, getting annoying. And at the same time, we had Joe Biden, and now we have Kamala, which was part of the Joe Biden administration. Is just at the end of the day, this is the same individual that feel like we need to tax the people more, and we need to increase prices more so people won't have any money to save. Or if you do, like me, I make a certain amount of little money. It's not bad or whatever from my single self. Last year I did my taxes and they said I made $73,000, and now I have to pay $4,000 back. And I'm just like, what? And it was originally 3, but I'm like, and I owe the state. I'm just like, I'm so over this world. I'm so over it. At the end of the day, I work very hard for my money, and I'm not even getting money off of YouTube. And I've been on my channel for a long time trying to get monetized, but I feel like maybe I'm not consistent enough. But that's a different story for a different day. But I work hard. I work 2 jobs. I'm a server and I work at a retirement community. I bust my behind to get what I want because I like to live a certain lifestyle. And I feel like, in the USA, if you're making more money, then you have to pay out more money. But it's like everything is so expensive. So I feel like all my money is going out the door anyway. So I'm feeling like, if you want housing and everything to be affordable and everything, then just lower the cost of living. That's simple, easy. Increasing minimum wage is only going to make more things more expensive. Houses are going to be out the roof to the point where it's already hard to find a decent house or whatever at a good price in a good area. And I've been looking because I've been at this apartment for 2 years. And I have a balcony that I'm locked out of, but yet instead they're going to increase my rent. And it's like, now that I'm getting close to 40, I want to be able to have real estate. And I have a bunch of debt that I got to pay. Now I got to pay student loans, which I still haven't paid yet. And then the IRS sends me a $4,000 bill that I have to pay. But yet instead, when I was on TikTok not too long ago, there was a woman that followed this lady at a bodega, and the lady dropped her receipt, and they gave the lady, I don't know if it was, they gave her $12,000 for her cash side, and for her food side, they gave her $10,000 for food stamps. But yet instead, we're giving money to immigrants. So at the end of the day, it's like, you make it make sense. You don't want to help the American people, but you want to help people that are not from here. And I was getting to the point where I feel like that's not fair. I'm feeling like at the end of the day, as U.S. citizens, we're getting bamboozled. We have more people coming over here to get assistance and help, but when we need help, they only give us a higher bill to pay. You can't even ask for food stamps if you want that. And I'm not, bandwagon for food stamps, because back in the day, I used to be on food stamps. There's nothing wrong with that. On my struggle days, when I was in my early 20s and I was in college, I applied for food stamps and I made it work. But I'm talking about an average person that's working or whatever, 2 jobs, they have children. Thank God I don't have any children, but they have children. They're trying to put food on the table for their kids. And when they try to apply for the food stamps, the people are going to say, oh, you know what? You make too much because you work 2 jobs. But you can't work 1 job, because the 1 job is not enough to sustain the food on the table, the rent, the car insurance, all these things. But yet instead, we are, getting to the point where, it's going to, I think we're already in a recession. At this point, it's getting ridiculous. And I feel like there's enough money in America for everyone to eat. When there was COVID going on and all of that good stuff, they were handing out checks left and right. So I know this country has plenty of money to give people, but they don't want to do it. And I feel like it's unfair. And I feel like sometimes, as a people, we can vote all we want and expect change. But me, I'm not putting my head inside of a fairy tale land. I can't put my head in a fairy tale land and think that, we're a good country and we take care of our people, because we don't. When you go to Europe, they have health care for their people. They have good food for their people. They don't try to poison their people. It's like, at the end of the day, all this food we're eating, especially fast food. That's why, lately, I've been eating McDonald's. I ain't gonna lie, I've been eating McDonald's, and I told myself I'm not no more Mickey D's. Mickey D's have got to stop, because it's not good and it's just bad, and it's getting more expensive. Like, crap food is like becoming more expensive. That's why I said, you know what, I just rather cook. So when I'm finished with this video, y'all look out for my short. I'm about to put out this video. Hopefully I can put it out today, because honestly, if I don't finish my laundry on time, I'm not sure if I'm going to have that short out. I just thought about that because I'm doing laundry. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. What I'm trying to say is that if a single woman that doesn't have a husband, is working 2 jobs and she has kids, and she applies for food stamps and they deny her and says that she makes too much, it's like, what's the point? Like, honestly, I feel like these politicians are greedy. I feel like they're disrespectful. I feel like they don't care about anybody else but themselves, and they're self-absorbed, and they think that, the people need to pay, the people need to pay, the people need to pay. That's why student loans are out of control. That's why no one can really pay them for real. When it was time for me to get my student loan forgiven, the list was off, and they said, oh, we got enough people, you can't get on the list. So it's like, at the end of the day, they want to make it hard for you to the point where you're going to die broke, and we can't even take any of this money with us. So, I'm starting to think that, like, at the end of the day, do I really want to die in America? I don't think so. I'm only, in the USA for now because my mom is alive, but, and at age 50, I'm trying to go somewhere else. This is not the spot for me, or go to a different place, because I literally live where the president lives, and that's the DMV, and it's so super ridiculously expensive. When you try to get a house, it's BS, and it's like, I'm just over it at this point. I really need to start thinking about, going to other parts of the world, because, like, I don't know, how much more I can, live in a place where it's super expensive. And we're simply, as the people, aren't getting any breaks. We're simply, as the people, tired. We're simply, as the people, depressed. These hours of you working so hard, these managers that are disrespectful, all these things, even me, I don't want to work for people no more. I want to get a business or whatever. But it seems like every time when I go and do these things, I'm constantly, spending money to get this and get that. I went to the Home Depot, bleach is $8. I'm just like, come on. Like, these prices gouging, it's just not for me. And then, my coworker was telling me earlier that I need to get a Sam's Club because they have like certain things that Costco doesn't have. So I will be getting one soon. It's $40 a year. Costco is $60. But I will be getting me a Sam's Club because I'm just like, yeah, I need to explore my options. Going to the regular grocery store is dead. In my opinion, I'm just like, I'm done with the grocery store. I went there today because I need to pick up some spinach and some watermelon. I'm going to pick up small items. But when you are a person that doesn't have, like a Costco card or a Sam's card, and you're buying things, single, it's not good. Like this woman in front of me, she had some popsicles, she had some bread, I think she had like some steak, and her grocery bill was $86, and she only had like maybe 7 things. I'm just like, like I said, the price gouging, I feel like they need to stop with that. If you are going to expect me to work and then give it right back and then give me a bill for $4,000, I'm gonna need some type of, leeway, because at the end of the day, it's not fair. At the end of the day, I feel like they're just double taxing people just because. I honestly feel like, they feel like because as a people, it's a lot of us that we need to be charged the maximum. But I'm just like, the rich, they have businesses and they're barely getting taxed anything. So it's like, at the end of the day, I am just over this country. Things are not running the way they're supposed to run. Why are we, big, conglomerate of people on the world, and most people like us, and we're popular, and we can't get health care for people. We can't, we don't have in the budget. We don't have in the budget for health care. We don't have in the budget for affordable housing or housing programs for people. But we do have money for wars, and we do have money for guns. We do have money to go to other places. We do have money to fund immigrants that illegally come over here and mess things up for no reason. We have money for that, but we don't have money for the actual things that people need, like healthcare for seniors. It's just, it's getting to the point where, like I said, if we're going to put someone in office, it doesn't need to be those two. We need somebody else that's going to step up and do what they need for everyone. Everybody, feels like because Kamala Harris has these nice little slogans, affordable housing, business, small business and everything, it just sounds too good to be true. I am an individual that doesn't believe what people say. I'm more about actions and, how those things can come. And if you're an individual that is going to believe everything someone says, then you're living up a crapshoot and you shouldn't even be on my video. But just read between the lines on why this woman wants to run for office. And that's all I got to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get a video every time I upload. I will see you guys in my next one. Hopefully I should be getting my package. Shop be lying. Shop said I was supposed to get my package on yesterday, and now it's going to be delivered on Wednesday. It's going to be a huge haul. I'm so excited, but I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hey, I'm popping in right quick. So this is a little story time. So I just got off the phone with IRS, and I'm really kind of upset and angry for 2 reasons. For 3 reasons. For one reason is that these individuals, and I want to make sure I don't show my information. Make sure y'all can't find my house because I ain't got time. These individuals are deciding to charge me for, can y'all see that? Is that upside down? Why is the police? Like, they don't got nothing better to do. Can y'all see? I'm just gonna type it across the screen. But basically, I owe $4,293. So the original amount that I owed was $3,000, and the person that did my taxes, one of my friends is dying of cancer, so I'm having an issue or whatever because it got filed late. So I'm telling the lady over the phone, and she's like, "Oh well, ma'am, I don't know what to tell you." She was sounding like real old or whatever. So the IRS, I already know, like, they have government workers or whatever. That's how they get paid, off of our tax dollars and anything else that they use for the government. Like these immigrants that come here that get $10,000 off the break or whatever. But me, instead, you know what? I should be getting some, not to cut myself off, but I should be getting some type of assistance because my dad's an immigrant. He not here no more. He ain't in America no more, but my dad's an immigrant. My mom's from here. Like, what's up with that? I mean, like, at the end of the day, me being a U.S. citizen ain't shit. At the end of the day, why the hell should I pay for a payment plan? So the lady, I told her, like, I want to make a payment plan or whatever. And she was like, oh, well, if, you make a payment plan, then I'm going to have to charge you $229. I said, I'm not paying $229 for you to set a payment plan up for me to pay. She was like, okay, well, you can do it online because if I set it up, I'm going to have to charge you $229. So I was like, okay, I've told you my story on why, like, my taxes was late or whatever. And she was like, well, unfortunately, when you file late, she was like, you get a charge of, $600. And I'm just like, at the end of the day, like, where does the IRS think that I have this extra money to give you? I don't even have $4,023 in my savings account right now. Like, what makes you think that I have this money to give you? And at the end of the day, this is what I was talking about. That's why I don't want to do any voting, because I feel like, Kamala Harris, this individual, decided to say, oh, I'm gonna give tax breaks or whatever to the middle class. I'm just like, okay, then affordable housing and all of this. But at the end of the day, she's part of the Biden administration. And to me, taxes have got higher since Kamala been in her little running, and Biden been in office. All they care about is taxing the people of color and making sure that we pay the most expensive. And it's like, at the end of the day, I work hard for my money. I work 2 jobs at that. Why should I have to go run around and pay IRS when honestly you should be giving me this money? My people are the one that fought for this country, not y'all's. Y'all was not doing nothing, so why should I get up and pay? So she was like, well, if you want the payment plan, then she was like, if you don't want the payment plan, I can't help you. She was like, because I don't know what to tell you. I didn't charge you. I said, I didn't say you charged me. I said, I got a bill for $4,000 and some change. Y'all charged me $600. She was like, well, when you file late, this is what you get. And I'm just like, bitch. Like, at the end of the day, lower the fucking cost of living. Lower the fucking food. Lower the shit. Because a bitch like me, I'm not going to give a fuck about these taxes. I will take all my money out the savings account. And nothing will be there. Like, you're not about to exceed or seize none of my shit. Because I'm not going to have nothing available for you to seize. I'm just like, or levy bank accounts, whatever the fuck they say. I'm like, at the end of the day, who the fuck charges anybody for the goddamn payment plan? I'm just trying to say, who does that? Like, can anyone put that in the comments? Who charges someone for a payment plan? A payment plan, which is $200. And if you don't want to pay the $200, you got to pay $30. That's crazy work. Literally. Like, I'm just like over this world. I'm over the U.S. I'm over this campaign. Vote for Kamala Harris. This individual, I don't trust her for nothing, because if you're part of the Biden administration, which is the worst one, how do I know that you're going to lower the cost of living? How do I know that you're going to give people tax cuts that make a little money? Like, at the end of the day, I just feel like it's unfair. And I feel like they're giving our money away to immigrants that just get here. Meanwhile, while my ass is at work, busting my behind, doing what I got to do to make a living, I got to get a bill at the end of the month saying you owe. Like, I really just don't like this world.